Greetings, salutations, and welcome, citizens of the Empire, as we delve back into Crisis of the Empire, where we'll be continuing on where we left off last time. Sadly, we will be a few players short today. Apparently, it seems like of a fell pestilence have stricken down some of our players, but we will continue on strong as always. But nonetheless, I hope that you will be joining us here today as we will continue on where we left off as always. I'm your host, and we'll be getting ready here in a few moments with a recap.
I won't
We
lie,
are
I'm
live.
completely zoned out.
Do we have someone ready to give the recap this time?
Wants to
Waves.
still view it?
Well, no one else stepped up, so I guess they want me to do it.
How many times have I done it in a row?
That's fair. Last time we picked up after Team A's overpassionate attempt of causing a distraction that might have evolved into a bit of a riot, to Team B finally sneaking into the magistrate's compound at the top of the hill overlooking the city. With minimal effort, Mouse, disguised as a child of some ranking nobility, Looney, disguised as a house servant, and Vikel, wearing robes befitting someone of a less fortunate station, managed to sneak their way through the crowds of nobles and people escaping the looting and violence of the rioters below. After a brief attempt of stealth, Vikel provided a distraction for the other two to sneak into the magistrate's home within the compound, while he, after his distraction, threw a grappling hook to the roof in order to sneak in on the second floor. After a few minutes of pretending like they belonged there, Looney decided that it was time to deal with the magistrate so that they could find the proper materials to return to their contractor for this job, and ended up knocking him the fuck out in a single hit. In which case, Mouse found part of what we were looking for. If I remember correctly, it was a lot of money that should not have gone missing, went missing to the sum of 200,000 silver over the course of a few months. Vikel, after sneaking into the upstairs, fucked around for a little bit and didn't find much except a burnt piece of paper with a signature on it and a bronze statue of a bull, which he immediately stole. While wrapping up downstairs, they put the magistrate in his bed after gagging him so that he couldn't scream upon waking up, and found someone locked in a room under the staircase before heading upstairs to find where the little kobold had escaped to. After a brief search, Mouse found the magistrate's ledger, which we cut out of its bindings before putting it back in the desk with paper to make the weight consistent. Before leaving, however, Vikel went back downstairs to implant some evidence in the magistrate's bedchambers and also break out the person chained to a desk, which turned out to be another Gorgon that looks suspiciously like the other Gorgon in our company, who was being kept for purposes we cannot discuss on Twitch. Upon attempting to escape the magistrate's compound, we appear to have maybe been spotted before escaping through the sewers and making our way along the river to scale a set of cliffs and successfully sneak our way back to the Golden Goblet, to which we cut back to Team A, who was forced to sneak their way through the streets of rioters and avoid the patrolling city guard. Upon everyone's reunion at the Golden Goblet, the owner was not very pleased at Team A, and thus they were dragged off to a secret room downstairs to be interrogated by Cassia, Brutus, and the owner, who we now know as Jasmine. To which our lovely mercenary friend Mando got charged with the crime of treason and inciting a rebellion. His punishment was to be branded, and he now has a much more scrutinous eye upon him, for if there is any sign that could be mistaken for sedition, he is to be executed by order of... It doesn't show his name. I have forgotten.
Is it the Princeling? It should
Yes.
show his name tag. Give me a second.
It doesn't. The only people whose names I see are
Hovered by
Nero.
anyone.
I don't even see my name.
Okay, something that's not adding up here. Give me a moment.
It can wait. It's not important right now. But our would-be princeling that we are attempting to seat on his rightful throne. Thank you, Gaius. Which Cassius and Brutus had accepted the punishment and had shifted their gaze to Nero, our favorite little half celestial, half fae, who accidentally may have channeled a bit of their latent magic and caused the violence currently tearing the city apart. To which they are now responsible for stopping and reversing to convince people to start rebuilding the city instead of destroying it. While that was happening, Vikel and Looney were having a separate discussion with a couple of the other PCs, mainly learning about the Gorgon Lamina, to which was revealed, similar to our dear friend Amalthea, was sold as a child from a clutch of, I believe, 12 other Gorgons, who all suspiciously look the same. Or at least very similar, with the same golden, almost blonde scales. Mando is currently pondering his choices, and also in a lot of pain because he had a searing hot iron wrapped around his neck. And I believe that is where we left off at the end of last session.
That sounds correct. Inspiration point earned. You can hear the flames of the city outside as you can see the reddish glow through the windows bathing in. Hear the fighting in the streets, screams of people, innocent and vile, echoing.
They're really going at it out there.
Vikel is taking a big sip of whatever wine or drink was left at the counter for us.
There were light ales being served. Or watered wine.
I'm gonna go meditate.
So why the fuck are you still alive?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I should be dead, but we're going to find out soon enough.
I mean, you already had your punishment, remember?
Yeah, but I still should be dead for treasoning against the castle.
Are you speaking
Don't
this
think-
out loud?
No, please, let's just assume that we're having the little group conversation. Also, the game is still paused.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Also,
you may move closer. I was just like, for a moment, just like, don't tell me you're speaking this out loud in a tavern. People are paranoid.
I'm just
enough.
gonna
Look.
I'm just gonna
People
take your
are
scarf
gonna-
and gag you at this point.
My assumption is when people see two Gorgons, they start playing the little game of minding their own damn business.
People are moving seats a little bit further away, by naturally, because they don't trust that. Even though they do have marking. Amalfi hasn't shown her Gorgonness just yet. She looks just like a fully armored female, but the other one is showing her Gorgon form.
Also, there's a weird fucking rat thing at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
This Luffy is gonna just quickly go near Amanda's ear, being like, "Don't speak anything too loudly."
Here you go, a fresh round of whatever pleases you. By order of the mistress.
Thanks.
As she puts on a bottle of wine, or rather a jug of wine, and a small keg for you to refill if you wish to have ale.
Mm. I... Something tells me we're gonna have a long next couple of days of work because of you and Nero.
I honestly want to just go to the next town. I'm already feeling cramped.
Something tells me we're not gonna be allowed to just walk away with how things are at the moment.
Unless we do.
Do you want? Want to piss off the person who has our contracts? I like living. And you've seen the people she associates with.
If I'm getting a contract with her, for whomever Little Mouse here was talking to me about needing a tutor, I will do what she asked me to, even if it means restraining any of you. I am sorry, but I do not wish to lose my head either.
Oh. Where's the other one?
Are you speaking of Nero?
Sure.
They're receiving their punishment right now.
Ah. Well. Might as well enjoy the off time while we can, because, like I said, I have a feeling we're gonna be busy the next couple of days.
Try not to steal anything.
It's a little late for that.
Do I need to drag you away again?
Hmm. Though, part of me cannot wait for the multiple compounding scandals that are about to befall our local magistrate.
Oh, please do tell me. I wish to know what that bastard has earned.
Not quite this moment. Looney says, looking around the room.
Fine, fine, but I wish to know. That
You,
bastard
you
had...
will know. You will know eventually.
Fine. But anyways, a small toast maybe for new beginnings and justice served?
Somewhat. To also screw ups.
Hey, a screw up is about you trying something that didn't work out. That is still something that should be celebrated, is it not? You did something.
Lumi looks at her. Does
I
that
wouldn't
include?
call.
Does
I
that
wouldn't
include a
call-
riot?
I wouldn't
Oh.
call half the city on fire a screw up. I'd call that
Giving
active
Mando too
greed.
much free will.
Wait, that was
Did-
you? She like stares at Mando with both
Maybe.
terrified, intrigued, and angry stare.
Let me rephrase. It wasn't all him.
It was mainly me.
About 70%
Is
was you, the rest was the other one.
I'm sorry. Were you dropped on your helmet as a child?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, was he born with the helmet on? Is that part of...
probably not. It was a figure of speech. I haven't seen him take that thing off since I've met these people.
How
It is his way.
And y'all never will.
How
Well,
unhealthy.
How do you bathe with the helmet? If you
I
never
bathe with
lost
it on.
That doesn't seem sanitary or good for the equipment you wear.
The rest of it gets taken off. The helmet stays. You can ask Lilith. They seen me.
That seems somehow more concerning. That only the helmet stays on.
I take good care of my helmet.
You say
Who
my
is this
good sister has
Lilith?
seen you.
Who is this Lilith? Are you talking about
I-
Amalthea?
I'm messing up names. Amalthea. Names go burr.
Head pats. Anyways.
ADHD go burr.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you were asking, Looney?
Oh, yes.
This is about
Uh,
what? Since you're asking me directly. Come on.
Brain whimper.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
It's
Anyways,
okay.
This is why over-talking people is extremely disruptive. If you have commentary, please put it in side chat.
Anyways, Michael. Do you plan on forging anything new?
Not until we get out of here.
Valid. There goes that idea.
We're kind of. Right now, I think the smartest play is for us to just wait until the boss lady and everyone else run out of steam.
Imagine having a cinematic cut that goes to them.
What idea did you have in mind? You have piqued my interest.
Oh, I was wondering if Michael could pulls out bow staff, could like add metal tips to this so it hurts more.
It depends on the metal used, because if it's bronze or copper, that's probably doable out in the alley out back. If it's like iron, that's
Oh, no iron. Simply no iron.
Can I make an Arcana check? Dungeon Master.
Make the roll. I'll allow it.
That's a solid 10.
Not much you can glean out of this. It's not common knowledge.
Excuse me. Because I don't like iron, I like brass. Do you not see the aesthetic pulls out her hand? I want to match the aesthetic of brass, if you would be so kind. I don't much appreciate you looking at me like that.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'm sure. Realizes that, oh wait, he's the only one that doesn't know. Oh well.
I think literally he's the only one who doesn't know you're a Fae. He just finds the fact that you were so adamant it not be iron suspicious.
It's not suspicious. I'm trying to stay with the brass theme.
Mm-hmm.
DM, do I have permission to punch the friggin' cobalt?
Why are you asking me for it? You do what you wish to do here.
He will. He will cut you. He is not afraid. There's only one person in this place that he truly fears.
I thought it was two. Points to Cassia and the Gorgon.
He's not afraid of the Gorgon. The Gorgon is he just knows that the Gorgon is impossibly strong compared to him. Look at him, he's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy, yeah.
He's got little noodle arms, despite the fact that he has 15 strength.
He's one of those creepy men with bad intentions. In fact, he seems
My phone just started talking on its own. The fuck?
Excellent.
Yes, about creepy men and their weird intentions. The fuck did you look up on Siri?
Anyways, next scene, please.
Please.
I have run out of things to buy time.
By the way, I'm not actually doing this. I'm just testing something out.
It danced off a 20 for me and rolled to an 8. Oof.
Yeah, I'm just testing something, just making sure this is working. Alright. Continue on.
You know, you can still slap him for insulting you.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna give him a quick bitch slap. With the bronze gauntlet. To be like, this is why I want the aesthetic.
Wouldn't it be funny if I had silvery barbs, which I don't because it's not an artificer spell. Thumbs up.
See, it's just a bit of a bitch slap. It's fine.
Bitch slap that indents his head into the bar. I would like to point out. You take 5 non-lethal damage, i.e. you get your head a little bit tousled.
Do not insult me again. She goes behind Mando.
He will bite you.
You can try.
You have seen it. He does not care.
I know, but you can't get past Mando's defenses.
Well, then he better start biting her at her ankles or kneecaps if he can reach that high.
Or I could just throw a tankard at them.
That's an improvised weapon, that's 1d4 plus strength. God damn it.
It's also a strength ability. It's also a strength attack.
Yeah.
Did you...
She just knocked your head into the bar,
Yep.
leaving an indenture in the wood that you're probably gonna fix later. Like, God.
Oh, I have mending. That's not the issue.
But as she walks away, do you bite her?
I think he's gonna fucking chuck the fucking copper or whatever tankard he's holding at them.
It is what people would do, is it not?
It is. I also don't see where to...
Just roll me a d20 plus your strength modifier.
No. I have an item.
Do I have a tavern brawl? Because you might actually start a
Mug.
fucking...
You know what? We'll go from a riot to a brawl to whatever we want.
That
So that's a
misses.
15. That's supposed to be a 15.
That says 14.
It's
It's a
improvised. You don't get
D20 plus 2.
you don't get your proficiency bonus because it's an improvised weapon.
That's a 12.
It
You still get
misses.
your strength modifier. You just don't get your proficiency bonus. So it should be still a +2. You have 15 strength, right?
Yep.
Then it is a 14. You see your cup basically sails over her and like hits the steps upward, bathing it in wasted ale.
Looney will do it like a golf clap, being like, that was quite a decisive miss.
You're really gonna gut him, aren't you?
Oi! No throwing or starting fighting.
I'm gonna excuse myself in this situation.
I'm gonna go read a book.
He can read.
You should be surprised. He seems to be at least from somewhat upper class, but his manners are very much missing.
Lackey.
Hey, my manners are there unless you rile them up. I was a pretty good man the entire beginning of this entire thing until now.
No, little bit. What do you wish to do now?
We gotta wait on the others to get done.
You're so fast, you're skimpering, little one.
He's got little legs, he has to be faster, otherwise he can't keep up with people.
You're faster than I am. I'm not used to being my true form, you know. Not easy.
Looney's gonna head into the room.
And
And
you guys
meditate.
split up and do your own stuff. We're going to shift the focus to the chamber below.
Yippee.
And I just found such cozy music, and now I need to find something not cozy music. Damn it!
Nuh-uh.
It's time for the precipice music, where they're put on trial.
Let's see,
On
do I
the
have,
line now.
anything that?
No.
How does this one sound?
I can't tell if he's drunk anymore. Help. He combined it? Oh no, he turned it off. Okay. So according to this, there is an ambience that is playing. Yeah, there we go, buddy.
If you're thinking about the Roman Empire one, it was the intro one. I paused it, but apparently it didn't shut off. I don't know
That's-
what's going on.
That's fine. It's probably was set up for like a loop or something. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Please continue.
Nevro, you're sitting in front 4 judges and your jury, and potentially your executioner.
Yeah, she sent the message already. She already used message to send a message. Now she's just waiting.
You sent a message that you wished for whom exactly?
I sent it to DMs to you last session.
It was your... Give me a second here, I need to double check here because I have so many messages I got.
And that meme exchange is gonna kill someone.
My dearest daughter, what did you do this time? Have I not taught you not to do bad things. Because I am somewhere not easy to come by where you are right now. But if you absolutely must, I will see what I can do. Yours truly, Mom.
Nero gives a nod to that, then looks to the floor in front of her, and then she nods to them. Alright, it's done. They'll see what they can do.
Who? Who?
My mother. My mother.
And who is your mother? Jasmine looks over like really suspicious.
She's a really good magician. She's really good at magic.
Is there a name? Because I know quite a few magicians in the Empire.
No, I just call her Mom. I never asked for her name. Never once.
Really? Do you know what she
You're not.
is then?
Shrugs. She has an affinity with magic. That's all I can give
Jasmine
you.
sits and nods, and you can see she, looks towards Keisha, and you can see her eyes, a little bit of the slight panic.
Is there a reason for concern?
Given, the nature with the tail and everything, I have a suspicion of who her mother is.
And your theory stands to prove. Who's the individual in question?
Well, they did say that they were... Well... with someone, or had some influence on that is not celestial given the tail aspect. The little same aspect with one who's in your party.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot sense it, can you?
What I sense is a greater problem that will need to be discussed. Nero, if you would be so kind, please join the others and await your mother's response.
She already gave me a response.
And that would be?
She will see what she can do.
My apologies. I'm used to that kind of phrasing to imply that there would be another response, such as, I can do something or I cannot.
She said, fine, I'll say it. She said, if it's a must, she will see what she can do. Do you
Her
want me to
very
send...
life hangs on the balance, so I believe it would imply a must.
Do you want me to send another message and ask directly?
I find that the direct path is the best path, so perhaps yes.
Fine.
Before you even send another sending, you get a message. Job done. Just a little suggestion needed to be applied. I will see you soon, my dearest daughter. Yours, lovely mother, always.
Nero sends, because message works both ways, Nero's gonna say thank you for your assistance in these trying times. Miss you lots, can't wait to see you. Nero. Job's done. She looks to the floor. Before
Even
standing
better.
up. All. Will that be all?
For the now.
Well, at least your ride problem is done. Nero walks out of the room.
So, I don't know if you sensed the magic that was just used, but that was not normal.
This is part of the reason why the Empire, I find, despises that which isn't considered normal. I honestly feel it's a lack of education as to the functions of these societies, but alas, I am greedy for knowledge.
Yes, but you can hear that the sounds from the with the fighting and looting outside starts to stop, like as if someone snapped their finger and it just stops.
With that kind of quelling, perhaps it would prove important for us to address and see where the individuals of authority that are still living stand. From there, we'll have to make a adjustment in accordance. We will also need to meet up afterwards to confirm whether or not it would be within Gaius's best interest to proceed traveling with us, as this might garner additional dangers, attentions, and, well, I hate to say it, as much as I would like to say I have full confidence in those of my employ, it appears that a sincere evaluation and possible culling is in order.
You took this job,
My apologies.
Miss Horatia. You cannot back out of it now. You will be continuously hunted even if he's not with you. And that would leave me quite empty.
My death matters little compared to his. That is why I made that suggestion.
I will take it up
Again,
to an advisory. But I will give my decision.
grand. First things first, the city and its hold, before it draws even more screaming attention.
I will see what's going about and see what institutes are still alive and what governance is still feasible here. If you wish, you
I
can
pray.
enjoy some time with your employees, where I will see to this together with Brutus.
I think it would be best for the moment for me to cool off in my room, lest they say something hurtful and without meaning.
Your choice. I will take Brutus and see what needs to be done. As all of you leave and she basically clicks her staff and you see the entire room, the entrance downstairs again just disappears. As if there never were a basement entrance. And you see them disappear.
Alex, you are welcome to join. and meet with the others.
I,
I will be tending to my own eye.
this is not easy for me either, and
If you insist, I will not stop you. I just would like to isolate myself before I actually do load my crossbow and go hunting for idiots.
well, then I will be there to stop you from doing such a foolish thing.
I think it's quaint that you think you can stop me once I set my mind to anything.
Try me.
I think you are either allowing the wine to get to your head, or you might have actually developed confidence when one wasn't looking.
Confidence is needed, isn't it?
Sometimes. Cleverness is always needed, though. All right, yeah, shut door.
He will can walk over and continue on some of his studies. Reading a few scrolls, doing some writing, doing some math. Going through all of his tasks as you both sit in silence. Here, drink this.
Wine filled with rage is only going to disappoint both me and the person who made the elixir.
It is an iced wine. Try it, it's actually quite refreshing. Should help cool your temper.
I don't think it's going to calm my temper in this.
Well, you can try.
I suppose you're right, there's a moment chiming. It's just... It is one thing to insult maybe a noble family. Maybe kick a hornet's nest, have a Abadi merchant that I can bribe, and all is fine. But this is so much more. This is so much bigger, and this will likely divide us all. And I don't work with people I don't trust. Hey, look, cheerful music. I guess the scene's changing. All right. Time to harass those brawlers.
But he does not your comment about that with determination as he throws himself back into some of his lectures.
Be right back.
Oh, where are you going, little one?
Potentially about to get murdered.
Cannot leave the little ones at themselves. Stay. You will see the door unlocks and opens, you know, only a smidge, and you can see Gaia standing blocking the opening. She is not really in the moon right now. What is it, Winkle?
Well, I thought she might want to know. We have recently located someone who might be able to help with your problem. They're educated in reading and writing multiple languages.
Who exactly?
Glances to the Gorgon that is probably slowly slithering up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they have reverted back to using legs.
They have not. They're still in their Gorgon form because they feel a modicum of freedom right now, so they want to enjoy it. They have been forced to stay in human form for way too long.
Someone who may or may not have previously been in the ownership of the local magistrate.
You hear him sigh, like face palming slightly. You know, the Picard face plan, face palming. Okay, so yeah, this is something you need to decide on. I don't have the decision power here. You see him turning and looking in, looking a little bit afraid.
You might as well let them in for an evaluation.
I can't move the other token.
Gaius closes and locks the door. Before walking on, sitting on the foot end of the bed.
What problem is she to address? Unless you are looking to replace incompetence.
If you need a tutor for this young man, I hope I can be put into consideration.
And what is your knowledge specialities or...
What is not my speciality? I was trained to be a courtesan for nobles. Which means I have education in anything from reading to writing. On the highest levels I know history, philosophy, music, poetry, anything a man would ever want a woman to know, or wish not to know, I can be of assistance.
Are you insinuating the education of coitus to the individual in question?
That wasn't necessarily something but if it is demanded, I will also teach him that prospect.
No. It was a confirmation and clarification to ensure that your qualifications are more pure, as I suspect, based off of your wariness that you were exactly purposed for less than savory indulgences. Am I correct?
I have been trained to be anything a man would ever want from a woman, be it a partner in philosophy, politics, someone who can ease with making sure that his finances has well, broader prospects is that I also have been trained to help out in case I was to be kept as a mistress, which I have been against my will for the last couple of years.
I'm going to be perhaps a bit more blunt than I normally am, but I do mean this as a form of not only security, but consideration. Why would I invite trouble in taking you under my employ?
Well, give the trouble my former employer's about to face, that wouldn't be a problem, now would it?
I am unaware of the situation in which you find yourself in, or any semantics that are therein tied. So that's pretty much why I'm asking.
Their Majestate. Are you not, have not gathered evidence against the man? The Pudgeon
I believe that
smiled,
was
yes.
to be disclosed at a later time, since we were dealing with the actual burning issue. So it's on the to-do list.
Fair enough.
Who am I supposed to leave all the stuff we took from the office with?
You likely want to process that with me and Jasmine. Pardon me, horrible English. Jasmine and I. But still.
You see him waddle over here and he starts taking scroll cases and then a giant stack of tied together paper that used to be in a book binder and just setting them down.
The man is thorough, I'll give him that.
Unfortunately, this last thing pulls it out of his shirt. I couldn't get to it before it burned, but I don't recognize the signature. It's all that remains.
It's a great band. Alright, let us see here.
You can see, roll me an investigation as you look over the paper. Piece of a letter you can at least guess from, as you can see the leftover wax of a seal that has sadly melted off. 12. You recognize that it was a letter with an official seal on it, because there's still like smudges of wax on it, even though that there is not a direct seal on it anymore, because again it's melted off. But you do recognize the name.
Which is?
Give me a moment.
Michael's about to fucking die.
Caesar Aurelius Julius.
Isn't that Caesar? Like, right?
It is also pronounced Caesar for those who are not, but yes, Caesar Aurelius Julius.
Waiting for the Greek members of chat to show up out of the woodwork, gun in hand, and be like, say it correctly. Alright, let's see here. Could you have that typed out in side chat so that way it is properly harvested for notes? I would hate for my phonetic spelling for sake of sanity to wind up being woefully illegible. Also, I keep hearing the buzzing as though my phone is in my office, but I do not see my phone. I suspect I did leave it outside of my office. Just weird. Copy and paste is not an option there, buddy.
Give me a
Cricket. Wonderful. So not only do you have a name that makes you an immediate target for the player, you have a name that makes you an immediate target for this could be a forgery or worse. We're gonna have to investigate them.
I also, mistress, know quite a few ways that the magistrate have cooked his books.
Ah, so you are attempting to utilize their testimony. Very good. Let us put those fine writing skills to work and have you transcribe it to the best of your ability, as detailed as you can. That should be perfectly fine. You should be able to enjoy a bit of wine and make that happen.
Gaius quickly walks over and clears out the table for his learning and leaves blank papers. As she slithers over and sits down a little bit awkward, but starts writing down as much as she can. I can also decipher some of the scrolls and books you have of where the money potentially has either been hidden or sent.
Then that is where you shall be set to work. And how would you like to be compensated for your services?
My freedom, or maybe continued work with for you, mistress.
Your freedom in the Empire would warrant either your death, summary deportation, or a variety of other unseemly fates at this time. You are free and welcome to attempt to join my employ, and if you elect to have it in your contract that once we find a location worthy of your permanent presence, see no reason why not. At least that way you have some money and the protection, so that way those of, how did I describe it this morning? It was rather lovely.
I wish not to be left alone again. Not when a potential sister of mine has been found. Or found me, really.
Well.
Do you actually look at her?
Yeah, because Casey's gonna treat the individual in question as a person and less like a tool. But alright, cool.
She looks a lot like Amalthea, like creepily. Except that she's not as buff, she's more of a linear build, but she still like looks a lot, especially with somewhat the same scale, colorations and patterns.
Do you know or have access to the documentation that the magistrate might have of your, I loathe to say this because I find it absolutely disgusting, but ownership?
Not any legal papers, my mistress.
So you were brought about illegally. That's even better. Cry.
That's why I wish
It's
to
like
seek my freedom under your employ, if that is possible, so I could also potentially stay near my potential sister.
Ah, hopeful, not verified.
I was
Alright.
told I was not the only one from my hatch who was. We might maybe share a mother, though she seems a little older than I, but still.
Vikel, I must confess and provide an apology. Where I would normally compensate your fine work with coin, I have to keep the purse strings rather tight, as I don't know the next time I will be able to get more supply funds. However, if you do find something of want that I can provide as compensation for your fine efforts and contributions to the progress of this fine group, please let me know and I will endeavor to try to aid you.
I could have gotten paid for this.
Yes,
I thought you just wanted us to find things that could help. But that was
Well-
just part of the job.
it is part of the job. You think you wouldn't be compensated for good work?
No, no one ever fucking pays me money. Look at
Well.
me.
I see no reason not to pay you money. You do the work, you get paid. Simple as that.
Amalfi did tell me quite a lot about this Mr. Z. Is very kind, which is why I wish to be in her employ. Maybe one day gain my freedom.
Oh, he did move the pile of paperwork over here. Closer.
You see her frantically scribble down page after page after page of witness statement, how to decode some of the ledgers and some of the other things, as she writes down a cipher. Michael, do you just walk over and try to open the door? It's locked.
Hold on.
Michael, why are you attempting to leave?
Because it appears you are reaching things that are outside of my realm of expertise. And I don't want to die at the end of whatever this is.
You're not going to die. Why would you get that feeling?
I want you to look at the people we associate with and tell me that at least one of them is not capable of cutting loose ends.
Michael,
Who says that my apprentice would be a loose end?
The man, I don't know, maybe the man in royal armor with an eye patch who looks like the kind to deal with things on the quiet end.
Were you the incompetent fool that started the riot?
That does not mean that I have more information than any citizen of this empire should.
Fair enough.
well, he is right on that. Uncle Brutus is kind of the type that deals with things quietly when it comes to problems and whatnot. But I'm sure he wouldn't do that to someone who is a great asset, would he, Acacia?
I'm surprised how often great assets wind up proving to be nothing more than riot seed.
I'm not
You
gonna live
see
this
him.
down, am I?
He
No.
you know, gets a bit like a bitter look as he bites his lip on that one. If you wish, I will lock you out. He walks over, unlocks the door, opens it, and let you scamper out before closing the door and locking it again.
Well, the less Michael knows by the end of this campaign, the higher chance his survivability is.
Bold of you to assume, but alas, paranoia keeps one alive. I mean, after all, who says that we're not just going to kill you anyway and make a pretty skirt?
Or
He's
a
already
new
gone.
handbag.
He's already gone. He can't hear you making threats.
Are you looking over the name you were read off the paper?
Yes, I am attempting to look that over and better understand what is going on.
Roll me a history check with advantage.
It is A.
It's a decent roll. With a 23. That's one of the leaders of one of the Civil War factions.
Do we like them, or are they just an annoyance?
He has declared himself Caesar.
Oh yes, we don't like him.
Or Caesar. Depending on what part of the empire you are belonging to.
So that's annoying. Well, Brutus not like this. No, it's information.
But how's... You see guys like in deep thought for a moment. When he looks the name over. And you can see he looks conflicted.
Whatever's the matter.
If this is true, that's my... That's my mother's uncle. I never knew the man, but I know his name.
Another ambitious lot in family.
I don't know, but I recognize the name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was given, a little bit of education about my mother's family, my father's family. I haven't learned about since, I was told.
Hmm?
And this just seems wrong. Because that would make him... You can see he seems worried, confused, angry, and scared at the same time. Like a wave of emotion washes over him.
Wow. May I have your name, young lady?
Lamina.
Lamina. I will call you Mina for informality, and I pray that will bring you joy on the inside. So I am going to have to encourage my ward here to be very open, and I would insist on your discretion and focus on your fine work. Would that be amenable?
My lips are sealed for your mercy and grace, my lady. And your lordship, I will... If I ever are to break the confidentiality here, I would rather fall on a blade on my own and slit my throat than speak a word of this.
You needn't speak so graphically, my dear, and I take your words at value. I just wanted to be plain and honest that discretion. But thank you. As for you guys, speak your mind, because I cannot pinch your nose and have your thoughts pour out of your mouth. Come on.
This means I will fight my own family, doesn't it? Or what is
Like-
supposed to be my family.
And even that, they may not realize that they stand in your way, which is actually kind of the sad thing when it comes to politics.
I will try and send a letter to my mom and have her send a letter to my supposed granduncle. Or would that be a foolish move right now?
You can write the letter, and we can discuss it with your uncle. There's no harm in writing it. It's just if it's found to be a woefully horrible idea, we could just thoroughly burn it. But perhaps getting the thoughts out will bring you peace.
Of course.
So, gather a flat, gather your quill, please don't spill ink, and, write, please.
He sits at the foot end of the bed, start writing. You see him decompensating in thought as he thinks about writing what words to be putting
Guys.
into the...
There's a perfectly good headboard. I would humbly suggest, for the sanity of your back, to use it.
I don't mind this. As
Oh,
he
the youth
starts
is wasted on the young.
As he scrapes down what he feels he needs to write.
Ah, a pair of scribblers, a comfy pillow, bottle of wine, and a whole mess of contraband. Not an evening. Cool, now harass the others.
Yes, yes.
Quick, before they fall asleep.
Too late. Michael's already fucking crawled under the bed. You can't get him now.
I bet I can lure him out with a piece of cheese.
Brutus walks over to the two of you. As you see, Jasmine and him have returned. Okay, you two, I need you two to follow me. Now.
Mando will proceed to put the book back and say, "What will you require from us?"
Right now, you follow me.
Okay.
As they will walk up the stairs. He walks over and opens the door, looks in. Virgil, you in here?
I think the little one might be out for the count.
I care not. He like
Careful,
walks,
the little one bites.
he like looks underneath. Reaches in, grabs hold of something and pulls it out. Virgil, you're coming with me.
I'm just gonna let you know this completely off topic. I was listening to something in the background. As soon as he pulled him out, the Minecraft pop sound came up.
I know, I made it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Also, you, Lumanus.
Hmm?
Sorry to interrupt your meditation, but we need to have a talk.
About what?
Important stuff.
Okay.
You can feel he's angry.
Yeah?
You hear a knock at the door.
What upsets you so? Other than, you know, other stuff.
Lady Keisha, are you in? It is Jasmine. We have some things we need to discuss on, privately.
Very good. Where?
In your room, if
On
possible.
this. Brilliant.
You can hear a
Mark's
certain
door.
urgency.
Mark's door, sheath knife, backs up.
All of you inside now.
Okay. I don't know what I did, but okay.
I insist.
I've lost my token to underneath a token. No! Give it back!
No. Maybe.
Damn.
Brutus the closest to unlocks it and deadbolts the door.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to stand right. Oh, that's a seat. take that.
What is it now? What happened? Amanda, did you do it?
Don't think so.
Whatever it is.
Did you attack the magistrate?
Hmm. Elaborate, would you?
Yes, elaborate, please.
I have just been informed that the magistrate was attempted assassination in his villa.
That's absolutely incorrect.
Well, that's
No.
I
what
have no.
I heard when me and Miss you see the wall starts to glow inside the room as Jasmine does something.
Going to say, Tabbick, soon we stop talking about confidential information.
So you'd have us speak plainly by using a spell. Alright, I see it.
Just
No,
making sure that no
do
one
not.
can interrupt listening or spot what we are doing right now.
Nero gives her a thumbs up.
Ooh, what do we have over here? Oh, I love this.
She's
like-
taken, thank you.
There was no attempt assassination. What are you on about?
Nero looks to Brutus and nods. Yep, we did not do any of that.
Yeah, I'm not
How
talking
does that
about
not-
your group, I'm talking about the ones who apparently went into.
Yes, the stealth team.
Mhm.
That's absolutely incorrect. There was no attempt assassination.
Well, the magistrate is bedridden. Says that that during the chaos, someone tried to assassinate him with a monster.
A monster? The what?
Yes, apparently there's
Yes.
talk about a potential Gorkin being used as an assassin.
I see what's happening. They're trying to use her as an scapegoat. Nothing like that happened at all.
Well, you better hope you're right. Because
I
the-
am right, because I'm telling the truth.
The truth is the first casualty in a war that we fight.
Well, Althea was with us, so it couldn't be her.
And she points to the Gorgon over there.
The Gorgon
Yeah,
on full
no.
display. Sitting and
Yeah.
riding.
The magistrate had her chained up. She is a slave.
Was.
Yes, was. Thank you. She was a slave. He is just being a little coward.
Are we sure he's just not trying to get her back for whatever reasons he had her?
Probably. Or, like I said, she's using her as a scapegoat.
Well, any the case. Oh. Looks at the stack upon stack of papers that is building up next to the Gorgon and the other stack of papers slowly being deciphered and ledgers run through with the cipher.
Yes, they acquired quite a bit of evidence proving that The man is a scoundrel and a fiend.
Well, that changes the rules, especially since there are the Imperial investigator is here. If you bring this forward to him,
I imagine that would be quite a wonderful thing. But here's the problem. One, she needs to finish her testimony, which includes a bunch of wonderfully juicy bits of information that prove that the magistrate is undeserving. So, especially with that smirk on her face while she writes, one can only assume. Again, so that needs to be transcribed, and then it needs to be copied. Because one can't be too careful. And then all of this stuff has to be decoded. So we have the information and evidence that the magistrate is, well, how do they say it? Full of it?
also there's a rumor that he apparently has a taste for, well, looks at Michael.
Ah, the strong curvaceous type, yes.
Do you,
I suspect that they would eat them alive.
do you insight him at all?
Rather unconventional tastes, let's just say it like that. Are you talking about the Iron Council inciting vehicle?
Anyone, when he mentions that.
Should have been.
Cassius, he's trying to hide it, but you see a hint of a grin. He definitely did something.
It looks like I'm going to have to review some plans with you later, good sir.
Brutus he gives Michael the stare and like scratches his his chin a little bit in deep thought.
What?
What
Why
a
is
turn
everyone
of
staring
events.
at me?
What a turn of events. The person who had the most to say about our stuff is hiding something.
I didn't hide anything.
Something, but you just don't want to tell us.
But the question is if we can trust the Imperial Inspector and audit.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say no to that. That's just.
But that's
giving
how
up
we-
look.
Yes, that's why we make duplicates. Then we don't provide the whole thing.
What if we have Jasmine speak as our spokesperson? She's not tied with us, and all she does is run this tavern, so it should be fine.
I don't think trusting the person who is connected to the underworld with an Imperial Inspector is the wisest idea.
Oh my dear, I do more than just run this little side project of mine. She walks over and like ruffles Gaius' hair a little bit.
Exactly. You can't have Gaius go because Gaius is just gonna get himself killed. You can't have Brutus go because he'll be fine. But they don't want it from him. And any of us would be killed on the spot. So I say Jasmine goes. Unless anyone has an objection or a way besides using Jasmine.
I mean, I can make myself look less gestures to self, but it only lasts temporarily.
We don't know how long it's gonna be.
Well, of course, I could go to the inspector with this evidence and says that it came into my hands from, some credible.
Sure. Shrugs.
But I can make a lot happen. I have plenty of pawns I can use, but I could give, some evidence to the inspector that would, well, let's say, leave the magistrate out of job and potentially even neglect of his duties with the little revolt that has happened. Could get him, summarily executed, if it would be proven that it was him who started the riot. A few
Shrugs.
testimonies here, a little.
I see. That could work. It was a bit of chaos, but that could work.
Oh, and that would paint our dear magistrate in quite a bad light, that, given the money flow I can see, would make him in breach of imperial edicts. And a seditious little monster, which would get him removed from the seat.
Just to double check here, because I am curious. In this time period, was overindulgence also, quote unquote, overindulgence also a crime?
Being whoring?
Yeah, being too much, yeah.
No.
Oh, no, damn.
The decadency was almost prestige, like, as long as you didn't do it, too much in the taboo ways. It was like a taboo where you could do it as a status symbol, but you didn't overdo it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue on. I was just curious.
So that's the plan. Alright, then. Will that be all, Brutus?
Little friend, if you ever need, some different work, you know where you can find me. I would pay you golden for your skills. She says to Michael.
I don't like this.
Brutus, would that suffice with you?
It is sound logic, but we would need duplicates because I do not even know who this inspector is. It's not someone of my circle.
Okay, well,
But there might be some in his entourage that is of, well, an Iron Consul.
Well, then you, Jasmine, and Cassia can figure that out.
It's also wise to have multiple backups. That way, there aren't only 2 copies.
Well, I guess that's it. There's nothing more to be discussed. I'd like to go rest now.
Yes, go rest. It has been a long day. You have earned it all.
Cool.
But do not say anything about this out in the open. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
I already forgot what we talked about. Smiles.
Good. He unbuckles the door and unlocks it and opens it for you guys to step out.
As Michael is leaving, he's just going to look over at Cassius and gesture to him, like, really? Really? You're gonna tell me he's not the type of person who's gonna kill us at the end of this?
Returns gesture with what makes you think he would do it when I'm right here? Actually, small question for the lulz. Do you have thieves' cant?
No, because he is not a rogue.
That's a damn shame. You want to learn?
Funny.
You can be learned it by someone who can, even though it would maybe be frowned a little bit upon for a non-member to know the language.
Hey. He's just a little guy. He's cool. And he knows what'll happen if he fucks up, so...
Crossbow bolt to the brain.
I mean...
Good luck hitting it. It's smooth. It'll just glance right off.
I love how you think that your smoothness will save you from caustic acid. But alright, cool, let's go, buddy.
Brain too smooth. Slides right off.
That doesn't help
Acid
against
eat.
at ease at all.
Kind of psycho puts acid at the end of the crossbow bolts? Someone who's sick and tired of the opponent moving. I'm not gonna eat you, I'm just gonna kill you. For sportsmanlike conduct. Yeah. Should go be cuddled by me elsewhere. Fantastic.
Brutus looks around, walks outside, closes door.
I can feel him. I can just see the outline of him outside behind the door. Just looming.
Don't worry, I was but merely teasing before. But I did not know you cared so much about our little princeling. So protective of him, I must say. If anything, I wouldn't be anything but jealous even.
I have no idea what you are referring to.
Oh really, it is almost as clear as the midday sun under high of sky.
I know not what you are insinuating. I am simply doing my job.
Worst kept secret in the Empire.
Oh, come now. I must say there is something to him that is just alluring. You cannot disagree with that, can you? Miss Casia?
Sunrises are breathtaking. It is simple fact.
But if you're not careful to spring on that one, someone else might.
Let it be known that I do not seek power, nor do I seek to reach above my station. I am simply fulfilling my obligations and duties to the Empire.
And what about the duty to your house? You cannot let your
That's
line...
my sister's job.
Oh, really? So you think that you would be spared the obligations of your house? Just because you have a sister?
Gods, yes.
So no wish for the life of a wife? A lady?
I am a lady.
Well, you going to end up like a... What is the phrasing again?
A terrifying spinster that has a control of both above and below. A absolute fiend of coin and secrets.
Oh, so you aim after my job, it would seem.
I never said I was taking your dream. I'm just saying that those are the things I've been accused of.
My dear, so you do not wish to do the familiar duty of making sure to get a husband and children?
I do not know what fate has in store for me. Nor do I presume to. All I know is what is asked of me now, which is stay alive, keep that one safe and educated, and if necessary, indulge in a little light work.
Well, you might need to be careful. Or else someone else might snatch him up between your hands, because, let's be honest, I can see how you look at him. There is something else than just a sense of wanting to protect him. Especially the way you were so close to pull your knife before.
I played with my knife a couple of times during that meeting. It keeps me sound.
Right, and for you to have it ready to throw at my throat. I saw the direction you were ready to throw it in. Just from me having a little fun with the boy. Oh, rather, young man.
It's the constant de-aging that gets a bit grating. I remember when I was his age, and I absolutely despised being called a little child. This way and that.
Well,
The man
my
is a man.
apology. He is but a young man.
All because I have great with it doesn't mean that he doesn't. The man can defend himself.
Yes, and yet you were ready to slit my throat if you had the chance.
It's not slitting a throat, it's a simple impalement.
The way you were going to handle that knife of yours, it was either going to pierce my throat, letting me drown in my own, well... Or
I suppose that means that you know something very telling about me then.
Oh, you were not hiding it that well, my dear.
That I don't like fighting mages.
My dear, if you came to a fight, you have lost even before the fight started.
I don't know. Perhaps it's confidence, perhaps it's my focus on something else.
Well, I do agree you have a sharp knife and a sharp tongue. But that does not help you from the consequences of your actions if you really did throw that knife, because that would be putting your group in quite a dilemma. Especially since, you know, you're in my house, as my guests.
Yes, and there's absolutely no rule in hospitality for me to go killing flies with knives and perilously pitting your clothes in locations they have no business being. Oops.
Well, to attack a host is, you know...
Oh,
quite-
who insinuated that this was an attack? I was simply getting rid of a pest. Your garb just happened to be in the way. Do you see the dance we're playing now?
My dear, you do not even know the game you're getting yourself into.
Unfortunately, and yet here I am, picking up the pieces, keeping people safe and people paid. Your point?
Yes, and for a job well done, I will make sure your people are paid. And you, of course, for handling this matter so well.
Still don't want to pay the incompetent ones.
Hmm?
Give them a minimum price or something. I don't want to pay incompetence. It's just bad business.
No, it's
I'll give
me who pays you and your friends for a job well done.
Mm-hmm. Yes, don't give me all the money, because I will not distribute it fairly. I don't like it when people make me look bad.
So you want me to pay for you?
If you insist.
Well,
Honest to goodness, I honestly thought you were going to put it as a tab and then, you know.
oh, because of what Brutus have arranged, there is no need for you to worry about the tab. That is already taken care of.
Ah, I didn't realize you and Brutus were so close. That's quite the payment.
My dear, there is nothing that money and influence cannot buy in this empire.
Sure there is.
Really? And what would that be?
Time.
If you spend the money the right way, you will have all the time you want.
You let me know when you find that potion of immortality. I'll be happy to chuck somebody that way.
Who says I haven't already drank one?
I don't know, which is part of the reason why I made the gesture about time. But alas. I imagine you have other tasks to deal with, and my company is just going to be sour. I'm still grumpy about the whole thing.
I understand that completely, my dear, but I will leave you with a small... something, at least, for a job well done, and she will take a small... or rather, a medium-sized, like a substantial-sized coin purse, and lay in her lap as she gets up and walks away. As she walks outside and closes the door, you can hear hushed voices speaking outside.
Hushed voices. Whatever are they talking about?
17. You see the wall. You see the glow from the walls fades as she leaves the room. And you can hear. So about the debt, Brutus. You do know what I require. I know. Full citizenship will be granted to you and your kin. Good. It's not easy to come by. You know, professional help these days. And also, it seems like someone is trying to break in. What do you mean? I can feel someone trying to break the barrier I have put around the tavern right now. He like gestures to the room. Like there is no defensible position inside this room. As you creep out, as you like creep the door open, you can see Brutus standing ready, sword drawn.
Are you going to get the others?
No need to alert them that we know they are here more than necessary.
Very well then.
Stay in the room.
Shall I lock the door?
Yes. I will stand guard here in case it is someone. That we do not wish to handle.
All right. So it could be about time you learn. Hello, dear. So you're going to want to be in a humanoid form to ensure that your tail doesn't get damaged or any other terrifying, terrible things. Try to get this to the best of your ability. Done and stowed. I believe these are small chests for us to utilize, or are they nightstands?
They're nightstands, also counting as chests.
Okay, great.
Or drawers.
You just cram. Okay, well, they're either chest or they're
It's
drawers.
a small drawer.
Okay.
The only chest you have is over here, and that's a big one that is nailed to the floor, quite literally.
I really do wish I was allowed enough time to build the things I was preparing for, because holy shit. Pardon my foul language. Gather the paperwork best we can. Stow it. Defensible positions are positions where they cannot snipe, fight, or easily break in to attack you guys. So aside the bed, keeping oneself very low. And
You
if we
see
hear enough
him
action.
Draw his blade. You see Mina shifting from her snake to humanoid form, standing up, holding up her claws.
Do you have another means of
I don't
defending
need one.
yourself?
My bite is lethal to almost anything. And so is my claws.
Are you going to want perhaps some better clothes?
You look down at her very skimpy clothing.
Yeah, that's kind of
Later.
a problem.
Right now.
Now. I will help you put it on if absolutely necessary, but you're going to need this sooner rather than later. Can't have my employees dying on me. Guys, mind the door. Keep low. I'll try to get her adorned. So while that's going on, yeah, very amusing, frantic. I am dressing you. I'm not going to hear your complaints. Blah, blah, blah. Quit your crying. Put on the pretty dress. Thank you. It's armor. It should suit you fine. All good?
Just give me a moment. I'm looking through something really quick.
Okie dokie artichoke. How are you lovely lot doing? Are you nice and half awake? Perhaps anticipating some doom?
We're here.
Somewhat alive.
If people like, we can take a small break here for people to go to the bathroom, get some snacks while I am looking for something really quick. Or scouring for some info that I think that was left out for me. How does that sound? We take a small break here and... Okay.
I'll back up that. See here. Very good. And then boom. There you are. Sure, the shoes are going to be a little bit too thin, not so much comfy long talks, but Fuck a duck. Alright. 1 second. I have to go do things. Nope. Fuck. Yes, unfortunately, the type and kind does matter. Gonna need you to be specific. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. This is entirely your fault. No, that's not quite happy joy smartass. That's more my caliber of happy joy smartass. Not to be trusted. Gonna need your approval on what works, what doesn't. Otherwise, I will be stuck trying to hunt. No, not that one.
Sure thing, just give me a second here. I am just making myself something quick bite to eat. Because I could feel my blood. I want to be getting a little bit hungry, but I'll take a look really quick here. When I'm...
Do you have it on your phone? You could just look in the DMs and be like, yay, nay, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe.
Number 2, we go with her.
Oh, goody. I'm clearly up to no good, Teehee. Witness. Yeah. Some fun games.
Witness thy doom and desire combined to one.
Yeah, that would be it. There's a cheek. NPC or foe?
NPC potential for foe, depending on who does what, really.
Not you're gonna want a token as well.
If you would be so kind.
Oh yeah, just frantically doing that while you're over there having a bit of a munch. Yeah. I don't know you. Just doing my job. My thankless job.
I give you the fuck. Huh? What the Huh?
What?
You
I
good?
give you thanks for what you do for me, the fuck? You
No
ins-
pay though.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Wow! Wow! It's almost
Wow.
like if you're good at something, you should be compensated for it. Alright.
I'm good at damn thing. Should I get paid for it?
No, you did a dumb thing. The fact that you're alive is your fucking payment. Little shit. Swear to God. Alright. Let's see here.
You know, I was
No,
defending my weapons right. That's legal.
I bet you were, sweetheart, but this isn't America. This is the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
You know what? Because they are a expletive string here, I'm going to use that one. It'll add to the malicious of it all. Gimme. It's like, do you know what that looks like? That looks like a smirk that's like threatening you the entire time. That's what it fucking looks like. Probably because it is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool, so we get that. Cut that. Like our little lives depend on it. Go here, go here. Go here.
I'm in danger.
Sorry to say it, but you are the danger.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. It's part of the reason why I don't get in trouble. Alright, buddy. So you have your art, you got your token. Everything is exactly as intended. It's vaguely flowery, so you can't cry about it. And it's color coordinated. The only thing you need to do is build the stuff, I guess. Mhm.
Where
Oh,
did you
I'm
put
gonna have to change the description. I put the pictures in the folders as they belong in the Foundry. So all you have to do is put up the character sheet, click and add the art, and look for exactly the phrase that you gave me, which would be expletive, redacted expletive, TOS violation.
Right.
Harry the Platypus? What? I heard the little purr thing. That's why I was like, wait, where?
I did too. That made me look up for a moment.
Where's he? Who creaked the chair?
Who has the animals fighting in the background?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What were you guys talking about?
There was a sound that sounded like Perry the Platypus. Yeah.
Usually you would blame that stuff on me, but I wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Just give me a second here. I am getting what I need.
After this, I'm taking a long nap and not waking up.
There you go. I don't think there's going to be a better picture because, yeah, there's not going to be a better picture for this, but the description's just plain as day. It's right there.
But,
But-
God damn it! Thank you for the subs.
Boop. All right. Sexy Serpent Lady now has actual clothes and actual armor. So I'm not an asshole. There you go. First paycheck. You're welcome. And she wants to trust her claws, and I'm inclined to believe her because I've seen how Melthia fights, and well, I can hope. I think.
To you who can
Yo.
feel the... Oh wait, I should probably go from back to schedule. You hear the doors blow up as you see someone stepping inside. For those of you who might be looking outwards at the entrance, you see this lovely woman stepping through.
Oh my.
Hear like the muffled boom from the bedroom.
God damn it, Void! Perfect!
Yeah. Also, we could see that her character sheet is naked AF, so thank you for that.
I had to do that to open her art to show to people.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting to prep for her showing up because that was something I figured out happened at the very beginning of today's session.
Mm-hmm.
So we hear like the blast from in here, right?
At first you hear the entire building shaking.
Nero, you just see Michael peek out from under the bed. What the fuck is it this time? I just wanted rest!
Is the riot back? Are they coming to collect me away again?
Probably not. Wait a minute. Nero opens the door, looks over the railings, and immediately gets excited, and then runs to the person.
Oh my.
Just the quickest way. And she jumps and hugs the person.
Oh, little darling. What trouble have you gotten yourself into now? I was so worried when I got your message. You shouldn't be doing this against your mother.
Well,
I would like
see,
to point out
she
that the
was like-
entire like the normal patrons of the tavern are like sitting there frozen.
Well, you know, magic can be a fickle thing, and I sort of started a riot, but all is good. All is good. Thank you for fixing it.
She lifts her hand and
I
like
just-
gives you like a chop at the top of your head.
Nero pouts at that.
What have I
It's not my
told you
fault. It's
about using your powers, child? You
Wasn't
have
my-
not learned to control
They
them yet.
asked-
You have still so much time to learn and control your powers. And then you go and do this. This is the third time this has happened.
Third.
It's not my fault. They asked for a distraction.
they asked for a distraction, not to set the entire city on fire. Now, did they?
No. You have a
No.
point.
And then she like grabs Nero by the ear.
Ow, 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 ow.
So now you're coming with me, and we're going to say sorry to whoever you're working for. Oh, hello, little one.
Hello.
Oh, I know of you.
Shh.
You
don't
do?
know.
Oh, they don't know. Oh, well, sorry for me. Speaking of the turn, then, little miss.
Wait, you know her?
Shh. Not now, child. You are not allowed to speak right now.
Mm,
She's still pulling you by the ear. Out like.
Nero's quiet, but she's grumbling under her breath.
And then she grabs Lunas under her, like at her waist, and then she jump flies with all of you.
Oh,
Wee. Yeah, they're in there. Points to the door.
Who is this?
this
Oh,
is
This is my mom.
yeah.
Well, it is rude to ask for someone their name if you haven't introduced yourself now, isn't it?
Oh, hearing that, Nero's gonna look at Mando and shake his head. I'd shake her head like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Natural manners tell me to do so, but that one is telling me not to. Why?
I can't say. I mean, do it at your own risk, I guess. Like,
Well,
oh wait,
I am Mando.
talking.
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
You fucking idiot! They're a
You're
fake!
just-
You don't give them your name!
You don't give them the true name. Mando is just giving his name. It's not his true name.
That is
Mando.
it. You have yet to convince me that's not his actual name. You forget, a true name is not necessarily the one you are born with, it is the one most associated with you.
Oh no.
That is one take of it. The other take is that it's the true name.
Root. Oh. Hey, Bruce. Call Cassidy.
You see him holding his sword in front, pointing at her.
She's a friend. She's an ally. She's not an enemy.
She's a fucking fae!
Okay, that's just racist.
That is
Okay.
racist. You chill out.
Technically
God,
it's
it's wrong.
specious, but alright.
She
It's-
like walks
it-
over
it's-
and like give Mando a kiss on the temple and like pets his helmet a little bit.
Hand burns because it looks like it's made of iron.
She kisses the brass parts of the helmet, not burning herself. I hate those things. Oh, come now, old man. There's no reason to be so grumpy. I am but here to bring apologies for what my daughter has provoked.
Nods. Hero nods.
Setting things straight. You see her eye starts to glow a little bit.
Zero nudges her to stop her from doing anything.
You see that, the light falls over Brutus, but it doesn't seem to take any effect.
Oh,
And
good.
then he swipes at her in response.
Nero jumping the way.
No,
You
let
can't.
it happen.
You see him
Okay.
cutting her.
Oh,
You see, just looks at her wounded arm, just like. And then, like, her gaze slowly traces up to
Brutus.
Before anyone can react, she grabs him by the throat and throws him through the deadbolted reinforced door.
Oh shit.
Damn. Brutus just got the
Oh.
shit beat out of him.
Well, damn.
There's a Brutus-shaped hole in the door.
Oh shit.
She.
Yeah.
He doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know not to get between a mother and their child.
Oh. Nero has her hands in her head. She's like, oh no.
Sorry, didn't mean to, but he hurt me first and I needed to put him in his place. I am so terrible sorry. I didn't mean to frighten anyone in here.
Michael is
Hi,
embarrassed.
Hi, Casey. Nero gives a wave at Casey.
So, my dear little child, who have you contact with? If you please point them out to me.
Points to Casey. No, Casey.
Hey, bestie.
Alright. Casey, please. This is my.
Please. Forgive my intrusions, my dear, but I just want to say thank you for what you have
You
done.
can do so right over there, and you can take your child home with you. As far as I'm concerned, after the mess has been cleaned, Mina, check on Brutus.
She slides under you to basically not be in the way in case you need to shoot. As she slides over to Brutus.
Mando wants to peek into the hole in the door and yell, "Is he alive? If not, I want his weapon."
You are
my
under
word.
no reflection of obligation to that man's armor. Please
I'm just-
kindly shut your gob before I shut it for you. Next, the thing
his weapon.
in the damn door. What business do you have here? Get your business taken care of.
Oh, I am but here to offer a small little thing for taking care of my child. And no, I'm not going to take them. They have chosen their way in life. And I am but here to offer a small reward to you. I can assume is the fair lady who runs this little operation?
No, I am a simple guest in these fine quarters provided by the hostess, who's going to be more upset about the property damage than, well, me.
Oh, don't worry, it will fix itself. Before I am gone. Don't worry about it, my dear. But May I step forward so I can show you what I wish to bring to you?
With the kindest amount of affection I can provide to you, given the laws of the place that I serve, I must insist that you do so from over there.
Nero, will you please take this and give to the nice lady who has been taking care of you?
Okay.
I do not give you leave to approach. Please maintain your distance, as I don't know how Brutus is going to act should he decide to revive, and I must be in a proper position to react.
Oh, I'm gonna stay
Uh,
here. It is my child who's going to deliver the rewards.
And I am so sorry that my words were a bit unclear. The request to stay the hell back was extended to both of you. As previously mentioned, I do not know how the warrior is going to react should they revive sooner rather than later. I have found that in my experience, many warriors of different calibers have a adrenaline spike that occurs after being knocked through an object. So I wanted to make sure that I was in a position to intervene.
Maybe have Mando to give it to her.
Oh,
Or
right.
one of the others.
I
Sweet little one
have
with the helmet.
already described and put forth, do not allow any further people into this room. There is a possibility of a very upset warrior that I will have to either horribly tackle or intervene to prevent himself from getting into further trouble. Please maintain your distance. I will not say this again.
I guess
I can take him.
No, you can't. No.
You see Mina wrapping up Brutus in her tail as she makes sure he's okay, as she changes into her full Gorgon form. After she had made sure he's okay.
It's moments like this I miss Amathea. Alright.
Fucking I'm gonna let me go, you damn snake.
Racist.
I would take it completely as a kindness and favor if you don't harm my associates. Just wait a
You
tick.
do not know what those fucking creatures can do.
I'm painfully aware of what these individuals are capable of, and thus I've asked them to stay their distance for their safety and yours. Now, the mother dearest of Nero wishes to reward for the good works, and I have already elected that if Nero is so homesick, they can go the fuck home. With all due respect, I don't want any bloody trouble. It's bad enough there's two of them. No harm has befell them. Please, by all means, have a good time.
Well, he cut me first when I said I was merely here for... as an envoy. He cut me first. I had the right to defend myself, have I not?
I don't think that's how the law works. It's like telling a guard, I don't care that you're doing any of the guarding. I'm here to go talk to so-and-so, and the guard hasn't even had the mere moment to confirm whether or not you're on the viewing list. Que sera, misunderstandings and, I guess, decorum.
She starts laughing at that.
I mean, it's not like I went to a court unannounced. That would be rude. I suppose he probably sought something similar, and thus responded violently like a fool. I don't know. I don't blame him for being apprehensive, because again, this is commonplace for citizens of the Empire. They react violently to things that they've either witnessed to be a problem or they don't understand. So, kind of digging yourself a bit of a grave here.
Oh, I just find it humorous when you say gods.
I had one. So, yes,
Oh,
it
really?
would be appropriate to say.
And whom do you serve then, little one? Oh, not little. That would make you small with me, even though you are slightly shorter than me. I wouldn't call you little young one then, as I can see you still have the grace of spring in your step and on you.
I know I said grave, but what I really meant was a pyramid. Case in point, you said you had a reward and that you were thanking us for keeping your Eisner child protected.
Well, she is mine by adoption, and, well, she was abandoned. The poor little thing, and I took her.
Very tragic.
Well, it's more like a star fell from the sky, and in that crater, this little one was laid bare, and I took her. But here's the reward. But the funny thing about your gods, we are not so different after all. But I offer you this. She hands a small bag for Nero. Go on, you send it.
Okay. Nero quickly runs, puts it.
No! Opens fire.
Oh, okay.
She didn't say run straight to her, like walk a couple of steps forward and empty the bag onto the floor kind of deal.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
fair enough. Oh, shoot, that hits.
Vikel has held the fucking shot this entire time. The moment he sees you shoot, he's shooting the Fae.
Oh, shoot. Well,
Aren't two
so-
humans standing in front of your line of sight there, my friend?
yeah.
Nice of you to assume it was lethal.
Oh, it's a blunt bolt.
No, I'm securing cape or tail to ground so that way they are forced to be stuck back.
Ah,
Because the
Right,
last
right,
thing
right.
I need is them to approach forward and then Brutus to go full barbar.
you can see he's struggling as he is restrained by Mina as she looks on with this, claws and fangs showing. And a small snake is hissing also.
I go and I'd say the same fucking thing. Plain as common.
I
3 fucking times. It's like selective hearing and a death wish. I don't know
didn't
why
mean to him.
you lot have elected to do this, but you have. Take your kind and leave.
They are not my kind. Which is why they are walking amongst you.
Yeah.
I took care of them when they were a child. They are now an adult. They choose their own path. They choose to walk amongst you. I do not
it's
deny them their choices. How kind of parent would I be if I did that? You mustn't forget I am not the monster here, who uses iron.
No. But in the eyes of the ignorant, you're the monster using magics.
I am
Twisting
not
what is real into falsehoods and condemning them against the rest.
You speak of my kindred, but I am not.
They will hold you in the same bar. That's why I opened with ignorance.
I came here to reward for someone who did well. For someone I care a lot of. Looney, roll me a history check, please.
Oh dear God.
What history?
Oh, God.
You have inspo. You have
I
it,
would have
bro.
said she had advantage here because this is someone you definitely would know of.
Okay, in that case.
13.
Eh.
Even though you know where the court you are from, she is
The
of the opposite court.
oh dear, Summer.
No. Aren't you Autumn?
Yeah,
What's opposite of Autumn?
spring.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No. I'm just gonna be like, Mando, Mando. We might want to go this way, over this way. Not
I would
toward
like
the,
you to take a look what her title says.
Oh no. Lucy
Why do
is
you
gonna
think
grab.
she said she know of you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna grab Mando and like drag him away, be like, okay, we'll go up. Nope, this way. Come on, Mando.
Also,
what is wrong with being so close? I like her. She threw a man
But
through a
it's
door.
like-
I want to learn that straight. No!
Nope, trust me.
Drag me
Trust me.
away. I
Trust
want
me.
to see what
You
happens.
have to roll
Let's see.
strength to remove the bolt.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Stop this madness. Let me go.
You see her reach over, grab a bolt, and ripping it out of her arm, sizzling as she drops it onto the floor.
Mando's just going to be peeking out the door watching.
Because the bolt Soviet shot hit her. And she just pulled it out as if it was nothing.
Nero's gonna put up her hands and be like, it's not, don't do it. I know, it's bad, but please don't. It's not worth it.
Technically, it's not a physical bolt because of repeating shot. It's a mode of force.
Really?
It's not,
Yes,
yeah.
it's
I
not
fu-
physical damage.
Ah,
It's force
fair.
damage.
Fair enough, I did not know that. No, the first bolt you shoot is always a bolt you fire, and then it's with the second shot, with the repeating that. Or am I the one who misunderstands how it works? That the first bolt is always a true bolt, and then every bolt you shoot afterwards is...
I think you're misunderstanding it because
It
most
might-
of the time, it's just, it creates ammunition for itself. So you don't need a bolt to start it.
Magic ammunition, when the wielder makes a ranged attack with it, the ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant it hits or misses the target. Fair enough! but you have ammo for it. Ergo, it drags from your quiver, so you are shooting physical bolts.
Thero's gonna put up her hands and be like, please, let's not make this as bad as it is.
I
Let
am
you fade them.
calm, my dear. I will take this as part of their ignorance of who I am and what I'm capable of.
No introduction was given, and I'm a paranoid hunter.
Ah, well, pardon me, I am... Laverna. Ugh.
Can't
Laverna?
pronounce the
Laverna.
name he created.
Man.
Oh, that's actually.
She
I'll
says
tell you
as she
later.
gives a small bow.
Returns bow, keeps eyes locked, keeps bow level.
I am sorry for making such a fuss of the situation, but I simply could not wait to see my darling and make sure that you good folk are compensated for what you have done so far to teach my little fallen star. Some mannerisms of living here. I hope I didn't frighten you on provoke it, and you understand that I am merely just defending myself against someone who dares to draw, well, steel in my direction, or iron. Now, Charlie, step backward towards me and I will take a look at that and deal with it.
Okay.
Now, will not take her away from here. She has made her choice.
Just wait. Wait. I have to ask. Gacia, if I leave, does that mean my debt to you is paid?
Did you fix your mess?
Yeah, I did.
Pretty much it then. We will be compensated for the job well done, but that unfortunately I have to wait for Jasmine to send the funds and then give you the money.
And after that,
Oh,
are we
you
to work
talk about
together?
that little saucer at the door.
Alright, and then after that, would you prefer we terminate our contract with each other and I leave?
That is entirely on you.
I'm
You were
asking your
purchased
opinion.
so that way you are able to be an employee, so that way you could be free to leave as you saw fit after doing your job. So,
But what of you? You seem
I might have botched this up, have I, my
Yeah.
dear? I am so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I
I want to ask though, would you be kind enough to let me work with you, or would you rather prefer I disappear so you don't have to deal with fate?
that is entirely your call. As you will see and know, I also have other Inhumans in my employ, and they serve and get their just rewards, same as everyone else. I don't care what your species is. What I care about is the trouble it may or may not bring. Case in point, if someone were to be extremely cruel to you and send you through a fucking send you through a door, I would be just as livid. But if I knew that you had a high likelihood of having a temper, especially after being roused awake, after being sent through a door, case in point, what I guessed of our veteran friend here, then yes, I would go for the same courtesy of the individual who sent you through the door. Stay the hell over there, or get pinned to the floor. Like you were.
Yeah, it hurt, by the way. But fair.
I mean, tight clothes, good armor. Nothing can be rendered with a little mending.
True.
I wasn't going for something lethal. I was going to make sure you didn't move. I don't want to give the ignorant an excuse to go killing again.
Mm,
Well, it
then
seems like someone is learning.
I'm a
Alright.
hunter, not a butcher.
Well, then,
The
if you're
distinction
talking
between the two is getting more and more blurred, I would say.
Butchers are either specialists that carve correctly or fools who don't know how to kill. Apologies again, Nero. Please.
But I have laid my gifts of thanks. If you want me to leave, I will leave. But do know that if you ever need help, make her call for me and I shall see what I can do.
It would be her call to involve you.
And yours, as she said, bounded by contract to you.
I'm her employee, not her slave, I think. I don't know.
Yes, but it
Employee,
is...
not say was correct. I don't want the Empire thinking that they could go and take you as property.
Thumbs up. Well,
But I am sorry, my dear, for maybe ruined this little thing for you. I just
yeah, it's
got so
fine.
worried with what you told me that I had to come. See
Nero
you.
puts up her head. It's fine. All is good.
You can see she's actually... A few tears actually falls from her eyes onto the floor, and you see small flowers springing forth from where the tear droplets lands.
Nero once again jumps and gives her a hug. No, don't worry, I'll be fine. Casia's really good at what she does, so I should be fine. Like you said, if I ever need help, I can just call.
Because you will always be my little fallen star. Even though
She,
you are so far away.
don't worry, I'll try and make some time to visit. If Casia allows,
You
I
better.
will. Mm-hmm.
My lady, if I may. If you do visit again, I recommend choosing a more human form.
Another form. Are you sure that I
They
not?
Yeah,
If it wasn't for... She looks around really quietly and whispers. If it wasn't for this, she points to her ring, I would be more than dead right now.
That explains why so many were drawing steel on me.
Yes.
yeah.
But never mind. You see, with a flick of her hand, the door basically reassembles itself. As the hole fixes up and the door just like opens ajaringly by itself.
There walks out.
No,
And
no, you
points to
stay
the-
here, little one.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And she like walks out to Lumi, bends over and like kisses her on the temple, on the cheek.
Oh. Thank you, madam. Being touched by the spring is always good.
Even though you are of autumn, spring comes even for you at times. She says with a small smile, as the
Why,
fresh
thank
wind
you.
of spring may be beneath you. I will see you.
As the harvest be with you.
And you see her try, snap her finger, but nothing happens, and she, looks. Does it again, snapping. Nothing happens.
Well. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
She does it the third time, nothing happens.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Jasmine's on her way.
Is something meant to be happening right now?
She's supposed to disappear. The issue is
You
someone is
bitch! You come into my business, you wreck my front door, you wreck me. You are not going anywhere.
I can take the fucking shot anytime now.
But at which one? Who's scarier?
You
The
can
one who
see
exploded
power
the front
crackling
door.
off of Jasmine.
What'd you say, Michael?
The one who exploded the fucking door.
Yeah?
Jasmine. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Please.
You can see she
Yes.
has you can see she's bleeding.
Yes, let it go. I will heal you. But let it go. She didn't mean to harm you. She was just doing it out of defense. She's not your enemy.
Isn't all Fae normally by law?
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time. Mm-hmm.
I would
No,
not
it's-
recommend this fight.
Yeah, I get that you're strong. I get that you're powerful, but it's not the fight. It's not worth spending the resources.
Well,
Recommend this fight at all. It's not good for anybody.
Mhm.
well, try and see if she can leave. You see her again trying to do the snapping. Nothing happens. She just stands there looking at her hand, merely as she tries to snap her fingers.
What have you done? Jasmine, what have you done?
A failsafe.
I'll escort her out. You can come with, but it's
Oh no,
not like she's
she's
gonna
not
do it.
leaving. As you see,
Why?
Jasmine claps her hands together, has power, shoots around the entire building. As you can see, runes and writing starts to glow from the very walls.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Jasmine, don't do this.
Are we going to watch bloodshed happen?
It seems like I'm still trying to talk her out of this.
Right now, I am just grasping my head, being like, this is really bad.
Jasmine, please stand down. I'm asking you nicely.
You see her eyes soften for a moment. And what guarantee have I that she does not do this again? Or even worse. I know though, she points down to the common day patrons, servants and whatnot are completely frozen in time.
Mm-hmm. I will make sure if she's ever some. That way you don't have to deal with her. And if it needs be, she takes out 5 silver pieces. Not 5 silver pieces, 5 gold pieces. And hands it to Jasmine.
Fine. You see that 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 the runes stop glowing, and you see like Laverna just like keeps standing there and snapping, and then suddenly she just like poof disappears in a mixture of mist and flowers that just falls to the floor.
Huh. There's your 5 still.
Lumi falls to her knees and hands, and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Aim shifts from where the Fae was standing to Nero.
Try. That's a joke fight. I do not want to fight you. I have better things to do. Anyways. There you go.
So,
Nero has
when
5
you
pieces
going
of gold.
She closes your hand and just looks at you with a very stern glare. You have some explaining to do, Nero.
Did I not explain when you guys interrogated me?
You did not explain
is
who
my
your mother was.
Oh,
Again, don't ask questions. She's just my mom.
your mom is a very powerful woman. Do you not understand?
Apparently.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's gone.
I was gonna quickly walk into the room, grab the bag, then walk out.
Did you empty the bag, or did you just place it on the floor?
I placed it on the floor.
Why are you picking up the bag then?
Oh, because she doesn't want it. She doesn't want like anything to happen, so she's carrying it as safekeeping. She will give it to Cassia when she wants it.
Jasmine
she's
holds out her hand and does a motion for you to give her the bag.
Is this not Cassia's?
I am making sure that it is not a trap, my dear.
Okay. Nero looks to Cassia as is it fine?
Better safe than sorry. I know tinkering's far better than I do magics. I'll leave that to the professionals.
You see her taking the
Nero
bag,
nod.
and you see her running
Nero.
her hands over it, as you see magic starts to engulf the bag.
Oh,
Hmm. You see her starting to pour the bag, has bronze and silver pieces starts to fall out.
oh. That's a
Is
lot of
that
money.
like a bag of holding for currency or something?
You see her still like pouring out the bag, like it's coming out in like a steady stream of just money falling to the floor. As a pile just keeps growing and growing, and you see her like starting to like hold it out from her as she like takes a step back, and it doesn't seem to stop pouring.
Nero's gonna flip it up, so it's not pouring anymore.
Jasmine, I think it is exactly that.
You just see her eye, her one eye is like twitching as she just looks at complete disbelief about what just poured out of this bag.
They're magic.
I did-
There are no rules. Well, there are rules, but they're more like guidelines.
I did not know I was from a rich family.
Well,
Yeah.
from the rich family, that lot will have to likely, hopefully, be bundled. And with any luck, if that truly is a bag of holding for currency, I'll feel a little bit safer putting the deposit of currency that I currently possess to keep us fed, safe, and, well, supplied into it.
There is like 30,000 silver and 10,000 copper pieces here. And that was not even all of it. You just see her doing some quick math. Looking at the
Yeah.
pile.
Nero gives Casey a thumbs up.
I think they
boss.
broke Jasmine.
Fall boss, enjoy your bag, I guess. I will head out now. Jasmine, try not to get too overwhelmed with the money, I guess. Brutus, sorry, but that is.
Lamina finally letting go of him, and he like stands up, sweating, swearing under his breath.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault you for that.
So I guess we're rich. Nero gives everyone else a thumbs up.
Oh my god.
And this is not even counterfeit money. This is real money.
Oop, sorry there, buddy.
Ah!
Louie's literally trying to not pass out right now due to the shock.
Nero's petting Luby's back. Don't worry about it. She's not gonna hurt you.
I know she's not gonna hurt me. Like, oh, if she got mad, it would have been over.
For who?
Case, you take a look at these coins. These are not counterfeit. They are real. And
As
gold.
horrible as it may sound, I am far more interested in confirming that the bag doesn't produce an illusion, or worse, that the temporary pocket to allow such funding will be closed. If this truly is like a bag of holding, just designated for currency, then fantastic. We'll just put
I can take
the
a
store
look at
money in
it.
there. I would appreciate it immensely, so we can just get this assembled, cleaned up, and well. Guys, won't you check on your uncle? I'm certain he must be worried sick.
See him, he nods as he walks over. Looking over him, making sure he doesn't have any bruising. And you look at Jasmine as she like looks deeper and deeper into this bag. As you see, she like has some other magic, has her eyes and hands starts to glow as she runs over the bag that is just floating in front of her right now. This is not
No.
a bag of holding.
So, what is it?
It has connection to somewhere else, like an opening.
Okay, can you tell me if it's indefinite or perhaps temporary?
Till the place is empty, it is connected to. It is like a self-sustaining, or it is like a bag of holding, but not in the way that it's connected to somewhere else that has I think, a lot of money hidden away, and when it empties out, it just becomes a normal bag. I think. This is some really different types of magic I'm not even familiar with.
Mm. That would be an interesting thing to study.
But it is like a bag of holding, it's just that the subspace it's connected to is filled, and it's not normally filled. Like, we are talking about maybe you see her gold, a couple of million of silver and bronze coins, and copper.
Those are all priceless.
And you can refill it by throwing money back in.
It's my intention to throw money in, even now.
Mm-hmm. She like holds out the bag, the other bag she has in her hands, and like starts just pouring the money into it.
May I know, Proto, what you are doing with pouring one money from one bag to another?
You're part of the other reward. I'm going to hand out the others' rewards here in a bit.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
And you see she like looks at the bag, almost, with a curiosity and a hungry look, before she throws it towards you. And I would like to point out that this looks like not even a full sack, really. It's like a medium-sized pouch.
I assure you, if I uncover its secrets on how it is done, I will be happy to sell it to you.
Well, you better, because having access to those kind of funds.
Priceless.
Mm-hmm. But to be honest, I couldn't even be certain where the opening leads to. Just, I know that it's some kind of subplane or a portal-like opening that takes you to somewhere else. It's a different type of magic I cannot understand myself on. I hope you can understand that, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. So the current theory is that there is a pocket. That pocket is filled, connected, sealed, or held with runes. Those runes, or that transcribing, or that weaving of magic, is then fed into the bag. Now, given how the bag has cooperated, those runes in that magic weaving is likely around the lip of the bag. That's why as soon as it empties, the magic ends. Because while there is still pressure there, while there is still something there, it's likely giving some sort of energy or kinetic feed to continue the loop. That's why it's paramount to keep it topped off. That's the current theory anyway. I'd have to actually do research.
You see her walking up and then drag in Lumi.
Not another one.
Yeah.
Who
I swear I didn't do anything.
was she?
Uh-huh.
What?
Who was she?
She was the leader of the Spring Courts.
You know, as blasphemous as this sounds, I honestly thought it was the Lady of Spring that would have been dealing with that.
It is. It was.
Forgive me, I will continue my blasphemy. Our goddess of spring, not that.
Oh, okay.
Here's the fun part. She's both the leader of the Fae faction of Spring, but she also kind of counts as a god in herself.
So.
Casey's theory is correct. This is, blasphemously incorrect because it's not the same entity that she's thinking of.
There
In
are,
a sense, you're right, but in another sense, it's not fully correct.
Nera opens the door and screams, "Wait, I'm royalty?"
Oh,
No,
yes.
you're not.
Yes. Scream it a bit louder so that way the other headhunters can hear you, darling. Yes. Good on you.
Time. They're frozen in time, don't worry. They get you end soon. I don't know.
Yes, that's why I pleaded with you not to start anything, because
Huh.
I don't think you want any more war coming to your door.
I would not be surprised if they were royalty. Leave it to a royal to blatantly ignore common sense laws, much less common sense direction.
Ouch.
What? You moved!
Yeah. That hurt.
But
by
I
the way.
gave the warning thrice, and I pinned you proper. I don't know why you're crying.
I'm not
Anyways,
crying. Huh. I'm not crying. You're crying.
that's why I pleaded with you not to fight, due to me being more of a humanitarian. And
Ew. So sorry.
You are.
Shut your
what?
mouth. Humanitarian, hence being a monk.
You know,
Oh my
it's
word.
actually rather
That's
funny that
funny.
she says it like that because I immediately thought I'm a vegetarian.
Is that why you said you?
Except
That's
she eats
crazy.
us, or what?
Yes,
That's
clearly.
You see
That's
her
so
smile
weird.
like freezes, and she like her eyes turn to loony, and you see her
Why?
hands rest on something in her belt.
Oh dear. Did I not hold on off the table? Did I actually use the wrong term? I thought humanitarians were people that would help humans out and stuff.
Yes, you are 100% correct. The humorous thing is that because you brought it up that way specifically, and you are a chef, Casey immediately thought of a vegetarian instead of, That's why it's funny.
God damn it. Anyways, it's just like I have very little to do with the courts. As I said, I was brought up in a monastery, so I just know of their history. I have no dealings with the courts other than being just part of the autumn. That's all.
Uh-huh. And you want... Broda starts
Say again?
turning towards you, Lumni.
She side eyes is like, oh, do we have to go through this again?
He was never informed of what you are.
What, you didn't tell him?
Why would I tell him? He would cut your head off if I did that, and mine.
Also, why would I tell him? It's like revealing a woman's measurements to a perfectly stranger. Just, why? It's rude.
I
Well,
wish
something
you
need to
would
be
warn me.
interesting.
I'm completely neutral.
I love when people use that as a means to escape their demise.
Point
Well,
is,
something need to be.
point is, I have information for you that you can use. Do you want to get rid of that information?
You see how that
You
there
can
is this
see-
beautiful woman right over there next to Gaius?
I can traverse to the east if we ever need to go there.
That's fantastic. I don't know if that's going to be an option. And last I checked, the nice people who live out there feel the same way about humans as a lot of ignorant humans feel about Fae out here. So I only have an intention of being eaten by one sort of thing, and it's not going to be a Fae. Sorry.
You gotta
Listen,
look
if you
to-
want to think of it as some sort of vulgarity, that is entirely your thing. If you actually studied the philosophies about how time slowly devours us all, that would be the answer.
You see Jasmine chuckle.
What?
And you can also hear Mina like snorting a little bit, like a lady like snorting.
I'm confused, but okay.
You're the only
It's
one.
all right. It's okay.
Guys is like standing there not knowing, and then he like thinks about it, and then he just gets red.
Red.
Ah, good. He figured out how hard I sit out of Malthea. Good job. Anywho, terrible jokes aside, it'll be fine. I think. Mostly. And no, I have no intention of killing you, unless you absolutely prove to be quite the bother. Which you haven't, so...
So far as I know, I have given you food, water.
And Brutus is upset and walking away.
You good, my friend?
He like pushes Mando out of the way as he walks by, and you see him slam the wall, leaving an indenture into the wall and cracking
Oh,
the
shoot, that's
plaster.
Did I do
That's gonna
something
come out.
wrong?
Yes, you
And you
exist.
wanna-
What?
Yeah.
You want a sparring match, my friend?
What did I do? I thought you told him.
Yeah, he's just upset.
Hey guys, he's gonna kill us.
I am not Fae. I am Celestial.
Anyways, I am sorry about this. That my existence upsets him.
Yeah, he'll get over it.
Not talking to you. I'm talking to Cassia.
I would just
Shucks.
apologize for your existence. Yeah, valid.
Pulls out the fucking spackle and scraper and he's just fixing the plaster.
To be fair, my secret was already kind of leaked because of her asking who that was.
I mean, fantastic, but again, that poor man is going to probably drink himself silly and continue to be upset.
Yes, and just so you know, I made the very heavy wines, so he'll be enjoying my wine.
You hear Jasmine starts laughing. She breaks out laughing, like needs to support the wall, stomach cramping, laughing.
Man, imagine he's just drinking and then sounds like, you know, that lady who's working with you did it. Oh, you mean Oh no, the face.
You see why she's acting that way right now? Because she knows what is going to happen.
He's going to drink himself stupid.
And then he's gonna figure out who made the wine, and then he's gonna be even more mad and drunk and pissed off. And he can't do anything about it. Everything.
Because that's some good booze. What are you gonna do? I guess I could have this little bit of food, but you know, the damn Fae made that shit too. Oh.
Dude, it's just like you're angry at your mom, but mom still makes you dinner, and you're angrily eating.
It's some good nom nom. Angrily munches harder.
But, I will you should rest for the rest of the night. I will get in contact with the Imperial Investigator, and we will figure out what to do going forward. After she have composed herself a little bit.
If I could impose upon you to bring materials for a bath, I would like to attempt to drown myself in more than one way today.
I do want to talk to him.
He is a grown-ass man. He could do it. Go on, guys. Speak to the nice lady.
Yes.
I do want to apologize for the deception, but it was just for everybody's comfort.
I try to keep an open mind of all those who wish to help and those who wish to serve. I do not judge people by their appearance, as Lady Keisha has given me ample proof of. You cannot judge a book by its cover.
Do understand that I do not reflect the people that I came from, or I was not even with my people for a good amount of time because I was in a monastery. But anyways, I do still want to make this apology, and I just want you to understand, not all Fae are horrible beings as people make them out to be. But I shall leave you in peace for now. Once again, I do hope you have a good night.
Yes, you too. May
Looney.
I ask of your real name then? Only
Uh,
if you...
Hold on, pause for a moment. Off the table, I thought Fays also count as things that could not also know their true names. Not always. Is this true?
Lower Fays can have their names taken by higher Fays. That's how the hierarchy works. But also by a really advanced system of favors, obligations, and all that kind of jazz. Like, to be honest, the way you can rise and fall in Fae society comes up for you losing power or favors that is owed, or obligations that are aimed at you to receive from.
Can me saying I don't know my true name be valid?
If you don't feel like you have been given your true name because you have grown up with some monks that doesn't, necessarily go in that direction of it, that is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because my master died before I completed my training.
Which would mean that you would not even have received your full name, together with a couple of other students that might have been in training at the same time as you.
Okay. So, I do not have a true name.
I do
My
not
ma-
ask for your true name.
Oh.
I asked for a real name. I do not wish that power over anyone. A true name is something that is sacred and you keep to yourself, unless it's someone you trust you give it to.
But still, I do not have a name. My master died before I was given a name. Before Monastery was destroyed.
May I then ask of a favor then?
Well, let me one's favor be.
That I get the chance to name you then.
If you wish that, you may.
It's not something we will do tonight, but when I can get to see your true form and can look into the eyes, your true eyes, not this
Disguise.
this cover you're using.
Mhm.
If possible, but
That-
I will bid you a good night till then.
Good night. I do appreciate the naming. Yeah.
Lunges yourself off the balcony, straight your neck on the floor below.
So how's the man getting drunk? Is he getting drunk off my booze?
He is.
So who's gonna tell him?
I am. I'm following him.
Okay. Are you gonna say it?
No, I'm watching this happen because I guarantee the moment he says who made the wine, Brutus is slamming him head first into the table.
I'm just sitting there watching him get drunk at the moment.
Also, why is your token smaller than his?
Because he's not that tall of a guy.
Yeah.
I believe that.
You're 5'1", remember?
Yeah.
But as all of this happens is where we're cutting session for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you, the viewers, have enjoyed as always. And I am always open for continue telling these stories as they progress further with all the chaos and all the weirdness that happens following them. But I hope to see you again next time as always. And also to remember, we are also continuing on the story tomorrow with Songs of Ufma. And do remember, we do have a YouTube where every session will be uploaded to. After they are done processing here at Twitch, we will be shipping them over to YouTube where they will then be uploaded into the playlist that wherein they fit. You can always follow and give us a subscription both here and on YouTube as always. That shows appreciation and gives us a boost to want to strive to create even better experiences for you, dear viewers, to enjoy. But till next time, have a good one and I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye.
Later, nerds.
Goodbye.